What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be doing today is showing you one of the weakest things that I have going for myself right now, and that is the love for Randy Moss. So look, this is what happened, right? When they first released the new Ultimate Legends Randy Moss, I went crazy. I bought packs. I did everything that I usually do every year, right? Realized that Randy Moss is just a complete and unadulterated moron in MUT seasons, and probably Weekend League as well. But then I started playing MUT Draft, all right? Started using Ross or whatever like that, John Ross, the 98 speed overall card, and he was burning people. So even though I know the modes are different, I got kind of caught up in it. I had a decent amount of coins, so what I did was I was able to lurk him for some decent prices. So I bought some of the Randy Moss items for very, very cheap, and you know, right now we're going to go ahead and put them together and get the speed version, which is, well, the toughness version, which is going to add +1 speed. Then I'm going to put them in the lineup, and then when we start playing more of the MUT seasons, because we need to do that, we have to play the MUT seasons and Weekend League in order to get the wins for the 99 overall Night Train lane. So it kind of makes sense to have Randy Moss out there, because sometimes he'll do stuff to make someone rage quit uncontrollably. But at the end of the day, we have to figure out exactly how to utilize him. And the one thing that I noticed is when I was playing MUT drafts, they completely revamped the mode, and it's so weird that they make, like, it's actually, the guys actually catch the ball in MUT drafts. So I've been doing a lot of different things as far as the way I throw the ball, and, you know, I got to figure it out. There has to be a reason why these guys are doing what they're doing. It has to be a reason for it. So pretty much what I said, like, what happened was I was just looking through his actual set, and then I saw one of his cards up for like 150K less, and another one for a decent price. I said, yo, what the, you know, we got to do something about this. So look, we did the set. We're going to go ahead and, like I said, I put together the toughness version because he's originally 97 speed, if you guys haven't seen that before. But now he's going to be a 98 speed once we put him in the lineup. So you see over there, he's 97. We're going to make him a 98. But what's going to happen is, obviously, he's going to have to be the starter. So we're going to switch him and Chad Johnson. Because Chad Johnson is, honestly, he's been a really good card for me. So I don't want to make it seem like, you know, the dude's garbage. The dude is the only card that I know that actually, like, he really does catch the ball off the tip. So with that being said, we're going to put Demarius Thomas in the slot because he has the toughness right now. Where's Demarius Thomas at? Right here. He's a bum, but we got to put him in the slot right now because that is just the best thing to do for him. Martavius Bryant, he's a boss battle card. I told you guys about him in my last video. I want to try him out to see what's going on with him. The thing about, do we really need Michael Irvin now because we're going to have John Ross? See, that's the thing. Michael Irvin is garbage, bro. Like, that dude, right? I don't know. Should we have him there? We're going to keep him. We're not going to sell him. He was a free card. The dude was kind of glitchy for a while for us, so I don't want to really, you know, do him dirty like that. But we are going to put together one of the fastest teams in MUT. So we have John Ross. He doesn't need to start. That go deep doesn't really contribute to much. But this does make Chad Johnson is a 95 speed. What's his Excel? 96. And then we already know that Randy Moss is really a 98. So I don't think it adds anything to acceleration. So let me just double check it real quick. He's going to be a 98 speed, 99 catching. That doesn't really mean anything. All right, 98 speed with a 96 acceleration. So what we're looking forward to doing right now is we're going to keep Cam. Obviously, we got to have a quarterback with the toughness chem, so it's either him or Mariota. Now, I will tell you this. Mariota in MUT drafts is an outright goon. And what's weird about it is his throw power is at 87, and he throws the ball exactly like every other quarterback in the game. Now, I don't want to start Mariota because Cam Newton is just he's just a bigger, stronger guy. You know what I'm saying? And with all the trucking stuff that goes on, one of the differences that I noticed within the MUT drafts is that you can use your elusive backs in that setting. So that's why I'm going to actually leave Cam Newton there. Other than that, the throw deep accuracy and stuff like that, I told you guys, I try to keep it straight up with you guys all the time. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here, he makes every throw that every other quarterback makes, Cam Newton. And that's why I don't want to put him in a set. Because the guys that are 96 overall, they don't really fit what I want to do. Okay? They don't really fit what I want to do, so I don't really want to go crazy about that situation and put him in there. Other than that, let me tell you guys what else I'm trying to do. Joe Thomas should probably be getting a new card that's probably going to have, you know, some crazy stats or whatever. But I don't know if I'm even going to get another Joe Thomas, to be honest with you guys. I don't know. That dude's kind of garbage, the one I got now. But I did get Ted Hendricks back because I was playing with him in MUT drafts. And you know what's funny about this? If you look at his catching, right? Where's his catching at? His catching is very, very low, a 68. And I was catching more picks with him than the hot hands Willie Lanier. So I don't really know if EA is trying to play a trick on me. I don't know what they're doing. As far as like what do they want from me? I don't know. Okay, but to be honest, it's unbelievably it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare on Elm Street without Freddy Krueger trying to pick the ball off with regular whatever. Even if it's drafts, I've dropped the ball in drafts. I drop it in you know, in seasons, weekend league. I drop the ball no matter what. So that is what it is. Okay, but other than that, I think that's all that we've actually added. Willie Brown, I want to get rid of so bad. But I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. Mike Vick returning kicks. I might have to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have to put somebody else back there. But I don't. Maybe I'll put John Ross. But John Ross don't got no elusiveness, does he? I think he's kind of garbage with his elusiveness. Let me check it because he got to go deep. But I don't know. Where is he elusive or not? 88. See that kind of stuff right there. That kind of elusiveness stuff right there. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not something that's gonna work. The funny thing is, Randy Moss might be a better kick returner to put back there, but I just don't want to have him tied when the thing starts. But again, we did have Fitzgerald in the slot to add to toughness. We're going to use Demaryius Thomas for that situation. John Ross may be subbed in for Chad Johnson at various times in various formations, but that we have to see how that works out. But that's pretty much what we're going to try to do now because even though, like, I gotta believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird, but I gotta believe that there is a way to throw the ball to them in regular seasons, similar to the way that you could throw it to them in MUT drafts. You got to believe that. You know what I'm saying? There's none of this guy in the store? Really? None of Larry Fitz? I wonder what somebody's willing to pay for him. I don't know. He's a 90 overall. Like, he's not really... Is he really doing anything? I put him up for 8 hours. I don't want to go crazy. 49K? You think so? Because yo, bro, the dude, he got glue in his hands, bro. He got glue in his hands, like, real talk. So, the dude does catch the ball. He's just a little slow. And that toughness, a lot of people will be looking for it just to max out the dudes that have the actual toughness come in and give them that +1 speed because it is something that, you know, it actually shows on the field, you know, but you have to be doing the right thing. If it's very, very difficult to beat someone deep, again, in the different modes. MUT draft, you can beat people deep. Seasons and weekend league, not so much. Or MUT champions, whatever that is, okay? And pretty much what I'm going to show you guys right now is exactly where we are. We're 7 out of 15. I'm going to do some more solos. I got to do the online games. I got to win 41 more. That's the one thing that's unfortunate is that the draft champs is not part of this. It's just MUT champs, squads, and seasons. Now, squads is a nightmare on Elm Street without Freddy Krueger. I don't want to do it simply for the fact that I might have to, though. I might have to give you guys some more squads. You know, you guys have been asking for squads. It's just that squads really, really aggravates me. It really does because I play with guys that I think they leave their brain on their table before they go to actually sit down and play Madden because they just do whatever. And that's speaking of guys that are actually in my stream that are subs. Dudes just don't know what they're doing. But that has nothing to do with anything. We will get that Night Train Lane. I'm hearing on, you know, from different people he's auctionable. Then I'm hearing that he's not. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't see why the Ultimate Master would be auctionable and they didn't make Sean Taylor auctionable. I also don't see why. This is the thing that's weird, though, also, that you guys have been asking me about. Like, Gmia, what are they going to do with that collectible? I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know. See, I don't know what this is about because they have to have... It's so late in the year. Usually when they did Ultimate Master in the past, you had to have this. Now they give you Ultimate Master and you don't need this. So what is there has to be something going on. Either they dropped the ball on it or they, you know, maybe they forgot that that's supposed to be happening. I don't know exactly what the deal is, but something's up with that. Because what do they want us to do with that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what exactly do they want us to do with that? There's realistically nothing else we can... If they wait till too late in the year, we have the loyalty badges and all that stuff. Like, that's why we're all doing those things. You know, we have these the loyalty badges. You should have 5 right now. I know a lot of you guys have said that you've missed a week. That just means that you'd have to wait a week later, you know, because they're going to be doing those replay things or whatever. But keep in mind, though, even with like stuff like the Boss Trophy, they always keep it going you know, for a little bit longer. They don't just stop it like, all right, you didn't get it, that's it. They always keep it going for a little bit. So there is a chance that everybody that missed like 1 week, 2 weeks, you just have to wait another week or another 2 weeks, however many you missed. Because remember, on the day that they released the Night Train Lane situation, I didn't do my daily objective. So you see like how I'm supposed to have 5 days like mostly everybody else. I only have 4. So I have to wait an extra day to get them. You just, like they're not going to make it so you can't do it because they want you to be able to do it so that you could put yourself through it. So that's not going to really, I don't think that's going to really affect a lot of people. But yeah, that is something that a lot, you know, people were asking me like, yo, what's up with this? Why is that happening? What's the deal with that? I really can't explain why they wouldn't have the collectible for Sean Taylor in there because, and then another thing, they let you keep the other Sean Taylor. And I think they did that because you have the 95 overall that you have to do the objectives with, and they didn't want to give you a better Sean Taylor to do the objectives with. So even if you got the Mutt Master and you try to complete it and upgrade him to a 98, you still couldn't do his objectives with the 98. So, you know, like what are we supposed to do with this card? We just have random cards just sitting around. Like, other than that, when you get the objectives, that's something else. So maybe they might make you have to add that, the new Mutt Master Sean Taylor, and that collectible for something. But I'm pretty sure they're going to give the grinders something. It's just something that they're probably working on that they haven't gotten to yet. But that's just giving you guys a little bit more feedback into what is going on. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do, how I want to do certain things going forward. But I will tell you this. I might have to, because LaDainian Tomlinson, hold up. What is Lavonte David speed? Because we got rid of Bo Jackson at linebacker, right? He's an 87 speed. Willie Lanier is an 88. What's his block shedding? 86. He's an 87. LaDainian Tomlinson, where is he? Okay, there he goes. What is his? His block shedding is an 81. So that might be an issue. I think Bo Jackson might have had slightly higher block shedding, which is probably why when I was sending him off the edge, because I'm going to have to send somebody off the edge now. So I'm probably going to send this guy. What's his strength? 75. So he was like a weakling dude. And then Willie Lanier, we'll have him. What is his play? His play recognition is a 94. What's this guy? 87. So overall power moves, Willie Lanier got a 72 power moves, but this dude, Lavonte David, got an 82. Finesse move, 68. What's this dude finesse move? 90. All right, we're probably going to have to leave. We're probably going to have to leave him in the game, probably, and see how he works. I got to see what's going on with that. Because Bo Jackson, he should be a 92 speed, right? Yeah, he's 92 with the toughness and the 0 chill. All right, we're going to probably leave him because that finesse move situation is ideal, being able to get off the block. But we haven't used them with finesse moves for a while. So we're going to have to, with that 90, see how he works out. But that's pretty much the update. We do have Randy Moss and we have, John Ross, and we're going to try to work it out with the regular actual MUT seasons and weekend league and see how it translate as far as throwing the ball deep and everything like that. I want to thank you guys for joining me, especially if you're new. All my old school dudes that's been around forever. I appreciate it. All my regular dudes, but we're all coming together as we continue to go stronger. Definitely leave a like. Let's get a video view goal of about 50K. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.